I can hold it till we get.
Tom, or perhaps to give you your proper name, TC, how did you get into this crazy sport in the first place?
Well, we did I've been doing this 10, 11 years now, and basically started off like street racing. And we developed machines that are far too fast to ride on the street anymore, and drag racing at that time in the States was starting to develop, and we just transferred it into a professional type racing. And we just engineered and redeveloped things and started developing faster and faster machines over the years.
Now this thing, 180 miles an hour over a quarter of a mile length, it's pretty dangerous, isn't it?
Well, it could be dangerous, yeah. If you have mechanical failures or, you know, there's also handling problems, wind problems, track conditions. It all takes play, but the idea is when you're doing the acceleration runs like that, you have to adjust for all that and run accordingly.
You had a pretty nasty accident not so long ago, didn't you?
That's 2 months ago we crashed this thing in first run of the day. We went out and just warming it up and went down at about 1,100 feet down the track at about 150 and slid through the lights, and I slid for approximately a quarter mile before I finally came to a stop.
You feel scared?
Nah, not really. Didn't get too scared. I didn't get scared doing it because everything was happening fast. So I was just trying to tuck in and, you know, keep from doing endos, as they call them, where you start flipping end for end. But I just cracked a few ribs and got all banged up and bruised and lost a little meat there. But
didn't you think about giving it up when that happened?
No, I didn't. We put the machine back together. It took us about 6 weeks, and we went back out there, and I figured, well, I'll try it.
Tom, can you tell us something about the design of the bike, and particularly the engines?
Well, the two 750 Norton engines, which are made over here in Britain, and they're running about 150 horse apiece, which is probably 300 horse between them. And the chassis is approximately 9 foot long and 2.5 foot high, using a 2-speed automatic type transmission in it. And the idea with the length is it's got so much horsepower and traction that if it was any short at all, it just has a tendency to do wheel stands instead of accelerate. So that's why we made this machine exceptionally long. It's probably one of the longest ones ever built.
It's a bit of a monster. Do you feel affectionate towards it?
Well, you know, you live and travel with it, so it's a friend, you know. But, we get along good.
Tom, until very recently you were the fastest man on 2 wheels in the world. You're still the fastest man on 2 wheels in Europe. Now, how does your wife feel about you doing something like this for a living?
Well, you know, she ain't too happy with it too much, but the thing is I like to travel and I like to race, so I got to do what I got to do. And, some people play golf. Less exciting, I think, but something I like to do is race and go fast, so we're doing it out the local tracks.
Fancy flying over a canyon sometime?
No, I don't think so. Let's at least say that for other people.